Hello and welcome to this, the newest episode of JRPG Historia Future Prefect. Not Prefect, Perfect. That was a
I
little
prefer
game.
it should be called Prefect from now on.
That was a little joke I just played on you, the listener. I'm I'm Tom Captain Evan, joined as always by Space Quartermaster Ryan,
That's me.
and as sometimes by virtual stowaway Kyle Locke.
If I randomly cut out of this and my audio goes away,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry. My computer just probably blue screened. I will be back.
Okay.
No worries.
Good. That's fine. So we made the water happen. We struggled for a while last episode to find and then it turns out there was just one of the places I hadn't been because I was looking at the map.
Right.
Look,
So now we'll just go to that center area and basically we can just drop down all that water that we just filled up and go to the next area. And I believe we might... I forget what's after that.
yeah. Hopefully we'll just go straight to the boss.
Just cracked open a beer, you guys. I'm ready for this.
Oh god. So you're drinking. So you're a beer can man.
I mean, this is the only... We only have Yingling in cans in my house right now.
Yingling.
It's like a
It's a beer.
Pennsylvania company.
It's a Pennsylvanian
I
beer.
think you passed by where you need to go.
I
No,
think
he's
it's
going
only-
the right way. He has to
Yeah.
like loop around.
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, okay.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing. I swear.
It's
I
a
trust you.
Oh, that's right. I should probably heal.
Uh-oh.
Tastes like every other beer I've had.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
that,
your favorite?
that sounds about right.
What's your favorite beer?
Corona probably.
Okay. That sounds like I don't know much about beer. That sounds like a kind of trashy answer, though.
Yeah.
Shouldn't it be some sort of like weirdo beer?
I think
Uh,
mine's like Blue Moon.
I like Guinness. I had some Guinness
Guinness.
Oh, I
today.
hate Guinness.
Do
Can't
you
stand
like
it.
coffee, Kyle?
No.
There you go.
So what is Guinness coffee beer?
It has like a coffee aftertaste to it.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's
It's
Fuck.
pretty good.
It's like they decided, how can we make the beer aftertaste worse? It's like, what if we put coffee in there too? While we're at it, how about we make it smell like anchovies and look like fucking vomit?
yeah. It's not a fan.
Yeah.
Guinness is a very big Irish beer.
Yeah, I know what Guinness
Yeah,
is.
which I still don't like it.
So you disagree with the Irish?
Yeah, I do. I disagree with myself. I
Yes.
guess.
I'm Irish.
Is that- Okay. I
No,
disagree
you're
with
Italian, you stupid.
I am 50% Italian, 25% Irish, and 25% Scottish. Thank you.
You Guido.
you too. Wow.
That's a reference to another video.
Yep. I have no problem.
Fallen. It is pretty good. Game over.
Yeah. You are dead.
Never made it back
What if
up.
it just said the end?
Yeah.
That would have been like a fucking modern indie game ending, but in a JRPG.
Or just as you pass big words that say art.
Yeah, or it's like Bubsy.
Oh,
So I got to check out the art of video game art exhibit
Mm-hmm.
yesterday, and it's pretty cool.
It's cool.
You get to it's an exhibit. I believe it's just touring the country right now.
So I
it's
have
in Toledo.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Now I, like all reasonable individuals, disagree with the notion that video games are art. So I was wondering, why they would lie to you in the name of the thing.
Because they're obviously not art. They're
Please
just
respond.
games.
Please respond.
Would you call Yahtzee art?
Yeah, fuck that.
Anyway,
Well, you don't have a coherent response, Kyle?
Yeah, maybe it's because maybe that was some gotcha journalism we just did right there.
Yeah, I'll write up a piece.
Alright, but peace. Video games can never be art. You know why? You can't win art. QED.
sure.
Obviously, video games are art. God
Yeah.
damn it. God damn.
Because I mean, well, you know, there are those artists who basically take a canvas and just take a bucket of paint and go
Right.
and then sell it for $2 million.
Well,
So
that's not art.
apparently it is.
What is anymore? I'll tell you, there is one movie that is art. Is the only movie that is art, is the only piece of art that exists.
Birdemic.
Heavyweights.
Okay, heavyweights.
Heavyweights is the only art. It's got
Why? How is it art?
It's got Ben Stiller in it, that's why.
Okay.
It's heartwarming.
Sure. I haven't seen it, so I.
It's not. It's an unremarkable movie. That was the joke.
Oh, okay. Man, we are just none of these are hitting today.
Yeah, I know. I've tried to jumpstart
really...
2 bits that have just fucking they just sank.
Yeah, so maybe we should just stop now.
I was trying to play up to your bit and ask you why heavyweights was art, and you just fell out of it.
Yeah, I know. I know. I was expecting more enthusiasm. Wait, super move.
Super move.
Do I have enough
But you already have all of his, so we have 4 moonberries. Okay.
That's a lot of moonberries.
Did you feed that Cham to?
Oh no, I didn't. Hang on, let me do that first. So much stuff to do in these menus. I love it. Okay.
Okay. Go to Fina Super Moves real quick. I want to see which one is next.
Evan, you like this, but you hate East for making you equip everything
Shut up.
as soon as you get it?
I didn't say I ever hated it for that.
I think we went that entire first episode without...
I would get that one.
Yeah.
And the other ones
This seems like a good
from
idea.
him. Yeah, that's the only one I would get from him.
That's pretty good, man.
Yeah, that one's all right. That's just a shield.
Yeah, but
it's just that I'm not a big. I'm not a big fan of Enrique.
Okay, well,
I would.
I'm gonna make a decision here.
Okay.
You know that this series is getting bad when last night I had a dream that Gilder was back in our party instead of Enrique.
That's wow.
Like, he was just an optional character that we could swap in. Like, it was just like a normal episode, but we just had Gilder back.
You dreamt that?
Yeah.
Wait, surely there's other fucking stuff to dream about.
I know, this is just how much of this series has become my life.
My dream last night was pretty weird.
Yeah.
Pretty weird dream.
Yeah.
I'm not much of a dream guy. I feel like my dreams aren't ever that interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost all just like predictable. Like I wake up, for the 5 minutes I can really recall with clarity what my dream was. I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I dreamt that because of this thing, and then I just try to forget about it. Let's do.
My dreams are like acid trips.
Wow, what
like I'll wake up and be like, I don't know what that means, but sure, that happened.
You ever had a lucid dream?
Nah, I wish.
You were dreaming?
Occasionally, I will like wake. I will like sort of be half awake and kind of know that I'm dreaming. Like if I regain consciousness briefly at like 8 in the morning and I sleep until 10 and I have a dream from 8 to 10, I'll kind of know that it's not a thing. Mm-hmm. But I can never I've never been able to control anything in a dream lucidly, but I mean, I haven't really tried. Every now and again, I'm like, maybe I should buy one of those masks that helps you lucid dream, because that sounds pretty cool. And then, yeah,
well, there are those new lucid dreaming kits.
Yeah. Oh, the ones that Devlin Pharmaceuticals makes?
Yeah, you can find out more about those on airnotfound.com.
Yeah, they sponsor our podcast, Family Game Night.
Every time I lucid dream, I try to fly.
Yep,
like for example, and it just never works.
I remember one dream I had where I was in a windmill, like an old style windmill, like early 1900s kind of thing, like out of like Frankenstein.
Yeah,
and it was burning down, and I'm like, wait a minute, I'm dreaming. I can just fly out of here.
And then you burnt to death.
I ran to where there was an opening, and I jumped out, and I like did a little like dip, and like started to go up, and then just dropped.
That sounds good. Sounds like a good dream. That's
I had
probably
this
a metaphor for something.
I had this one lucid dream that I really wanted to wake up from because I wasn't feeling it.
You were like, nah,
This just isn't. No.
And like I knew I was dreaming, so I was like, I'm dreaming. I gotta wake up. So I'm gonna jump off a building to like wake, because whenever I'm falling in a dream and like right before I hit the ground, I wake up.
Yeah.
But I got stuck in this really bad dream loop where every time I died, I would just re-wake up in the dream.
What?
And have to find another way to kill myself to try to get out of the dream.
You guys,
Sucks.
you guys have like way more consciousness going on in your dreams than I ever. Like for me, it's just like a fucking thing I watch through my eyes. I'm rarely ever somebody who's not me in a dream. I'm basically
Most of my dreams take place like in the third person.
Okay,
Like
yeah.
I'm watching myself do things.
No, that never happens to me. It's always just me doing shit in my body, and then I wake up, and then it's over with. And I think about it for a minute, like, what does that mean? And it's almost always very obvious.
Right, like they said, like studies show that like people who play a lot of video games actually tend to have more control over the dreams and actually will dream in more than just first person.
I see.
So
Right,
I mean, step up your video game playing.
Yeah, seriously, it's just casual.
Clearly, I haven't spent enough fucking time playing video games.
But yeah, I've actually had
Start a
dreams
new
where
video game centric podcast.
Yeah, jeez.
Let's help Evan lucid dream better. The podcast.
But
Just
yeah,
call it between,
I've had some where I could actually like I could switch myself from first to third person. Like I would be, and when I did third person, it was like Resident Evil style camera angles where I would ever move and stuff like that, and then I could go back to first person if I wanted to.
Wow. This is seriously like such a foreign concept to me, the stuff you guys are talking about. Like the idea of being able to think like, I want to change perspective. No, it's just like a ball of fucking 8-hour neuroses, and then it's over.
It is kind of strange though, because it's like you have control, but you don't at the same time. Because it's like, oh, well, I want to do this, whereas Kyle, who's awake, would be like, no, that's not what I would want to do.
Right.
I want to be like, okay, let's get some good music going, and let's get.
Let's just make my dream Hotline Miami. Let's just make.
Yeah, like
just
turn it into something else.
Yeah.
I would almost prefer sometimes to like just not remember my dreams at all, because like a couple days ago I just had like the most stressful day because of what I dreamed. Like I dreamed that something that I don't want to really describe right now happened to one of my friends.
Yeah.
And it was like insanely stressful because like I just woke up and I knew it was just a dream and like it didn't happen, but like the entire day I was like, oh my god, are they okay? And so I just like broke down a couple hours later and just had to text them and be like, how's it going?
Yeah, that'll happen to me where like this has been a more recent thing, because I've been having a lot of similar dreams lately, and whenever I wake up, it's just like, god damn it, yeah, no, I really need to do this thing. Like it's all dreams about me doing specific things, and then I'll just wake up and be like, yeah, brain, I know. Shut the fuck, I get it. Okay,
I get the message.
I
okay?
get that. I get what you want me to do here, and shut up. Shut up.
Weird. You know how weird it is though to be saying that. You're telling your brain to shut up, which means that your brain is telling your brain to shut up.
Look, man, it's a fucking id-ego thing, okay?
It is.
Don't.
The brain is a strange thing.
I don't
The study
know.
of the brain is the brain trying to understand itself.
My brain's great.
The brain named itself.
It's really weird to think about that.
What is the purpose of this room? Am I in a?
It's another puzzle.
Came up in a different room. It seems like.
Yeah, you got shoved higher.
Oh man, that's pretty fucking.
So this is like
rad.
the outcropping that you saw from the beginning room.
Yeah.
We're getting somewhere.
Yeah, now I'm getting it.
Water temples.
Do you guys ever have like any recurring themes in your dreams?
Yes.
Other than like stuff that's just a reminder?
I mean,
Mine are all over the place, it seems like. I've had two occasions where I've had almost the exact same dream. Well, actually, one of them was a nightmare, and one of them was a dream. But like the nightmare one was just weird. Okay, it was a long one. So the nightmare starts out at a carnival.
okay. That sounds like a good
And-
place for a nightmare to start.
Oh yeah, and I had this dream when I was like 8, and then again when I was like 17. So
Okay.
it was a huge gap
Sure.
between having this repeat. But it starts off kind of like almost like a horror movie where a person goes into what looks like, I think it was like a mud bath or something at a carnival. I don't know why.
Oh, those damn horror movies that always start at the mud baths.
But this person like gets into the mud bath or whatever. And
Yeah.
they put the little like pickle things on their eyes or whatever. And they're sitting there, and then all of a sudden, a vampire comes out of nowhere.
A vampire.
A vampire.
Way to be original, Dream Kyle.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know,
Good
right?
job, man. You couldn't think up a
But,
new fucking
every-
monster.
Every time that the vampire would kill someone, it wouldn't show them like actually killing the person.
Yeah.
It would show like their head, and like almost like the camera would like turn from the back of their head to the front of their head.
Mhm.
And then you'd see like they had like demonic eyes and like super long teeth and stuff like that, and they would just like chomp down, and you would see like blood come out of the mouth in the 8-year-old dream, and then in the 17-year-old dream it was blood and like skin oozing out of their mouth.
So it got more graphic.
Right,
The
exactly.
older you.
And then after that, it would just cut to a bag that said so and so's remains. So whatever they didn't eat, they put into the bag.
Oh, that's pretty good.
And then cut to Chief Quimby from The Simpsons
Okay.
shooting the vampire as everybody else, including myself, are running away. And Quimby doesn't make it. He gets taken down too.
He gets shot. He gets got.
This is the boss fight, by the way.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. So he gets killed, and I'm running,
Yeah.
and I run into one of my friends, and he's just running, like he's just running in place in front of me, and I'm like, hey, we got to get out of here, and he just keeps running, not paying attention, and I just step to the side, and he just keeps running, and he gets killed.
Wow.
So I start running, and I notice my one of my teachers is trying to drive away, and he gets in his car, and I jump into the passenger side, close the door, and we speed off. And we're driving, and he's like, you know I can't take you back to my house.
Mhm.
I'm like, yeah, I know. You can drop me off at my house. It's like, okay. And we drive to my house, and he's like, before you get out, take the flashlight. And I open the glove compartment, and there's a pack of batteries, missing one battery.
Okay. So
take-
what? The vampire used the battery?
No,
Okay.
I take the battery pack out, and it's like a cylinder of batteries.
Mhm.
Just went missing one. And I take the battery below the missing spot, and I push it up into what was the vacant spot,
Mhm.
and it turns into a flashlight.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. I'm with you
Yeah,
so
you-
far.
I assume you know that you can't attack him when he's doing this.
No, I figured if I just kept hitting him, it would
Yeah,
work
it eventually would work right now.
Yeah.
Okay, so I go into my house, and I yell for my parents, and they're upstairs. So I start going up the stairs, and my dad starts coming down the stairs, and he's like, "Look out behind you!" And I turn around, and there's the vampire.
Mhm.
My teacher is there with a sword, and this is the 8-year-old version. My teacher's there with a sword. And he takes the sword and he stabs the vampire in the eye.
Yeah. Fuck that vampire.
And then the vampire just takes
That would
the
be a
sword.
weird thing to happen in an 8-year-old dream.
Oh yeah. And then the vampire just takes the hilt of the sword and just pulls it right out of his eye, and chops off my teacher's head.
Wow.
And then looks at me, and is about to bring the sword down. And that's when I wake up. So in the 17-year-old version, my dad's the one with the sword, who stabs the the vampire in the eye and gets his head chopped off. So slight variance, but generally the same dream in each case.
Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't really have nightmares. I feel like the last nightmare I had was probably like years ago, like maybe even like a decade ago. Like I don't.
Are you the right color for this guy, Evan?
I will switch the colors. I was actually just thinking about that, but yeah.
Yeah, a recurring thing that happens in like across any kind of dream I have is when I was like 6 years old, I had a nightmare that that I was eaten by a werewolf.
Okay.
So like
Do
every
werewolves
couple of
eat
months.
people or just kill people? Like traditionally.
I think they just kill people traditionally.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah. So every couple of months, the werewolf will just like pop up in my dream. Like to this day.
Jesus.
Nice.
Like the same werewolf, and
That's-
just like I'll force myself to wake up because I just don't want to deal with it.
That's fucked.
When I was like 5 or 6, my mom was a big horror movie buff, and the reason I didn't play a lot of horror games or watch a lot of play a lot of horror games growing up is because my mom would watch so many horror movies, and I would just kind of be there watching them or walk in to them being on. And I remember one day she was like watching Poltergeist, and I walk in the room and she's like, "Oh, it's time for bed," and she turns the TV off. She's like, "Don't turn the TV back on." And she leaves for a second. Turn the TV back on,
well,
just in time for the tree scene with the
fuck.
window.
That's like the worst part in Poltergeist.
Yeah, so I just get like traumatized by this scene. She comes in, she's like, "I told you not to turn it back on." She turns it off. And I had a dream that night about that happening, except in my dream, the tree went through the glass but didn't break it. Grabbed me and my sister, and it wasn't until it pulled us back through that the glass broke. So we had like glass shards all over us. And that's all I remember of that one.
Dreams,
Yep.
you know, what you dreams can't live with them, can't live without them.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've
God
had some
damn it.
weird ones. Steel Scout.
Yeah, my dreams aren't fun. They're not fun to talk about or or think about, really. They're just sort of ordinary and.
Right. There are certain ways, supposedly, to like help get more control over your dreams.
Right.
But it's like things like when you're in a dream, try to look at a clock or try to read a book or something, like, because looking at a clock, you'll usually be acting strange or you can't read in a dream.
Right.
So like those are some things you can try to do, and if you do that, you actually can sort of gain consciousness from it because you realize that it's
a dream
being weird.
Yeah. I don't know that I do want to be, and now that I think of it, like that, in control of any of it, because they're all like, I don't have like weird supernatural shit happen in any of my dreams. It's just like stuff that could happen to me in real life that doesn't.
Right.
And it's like, and it's all, and there's never any fancy, I'm not myself, or I'm third person looking at it's just me and my dumb old body looking at the same shit I do now while I'm awake.
You need to, like, I don't know, spice up your dream life. I don't know.
Spice up my dream life.
There, I'll put that down for the title.
Buy some dream toys and.
Yeah, I know, man.
Yeah.
As I say, it's like not all my dreams are like super weird like that. You gotta have some good ones too, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't. My dreams are, you know, my dreams are informative because they remind me the ways in which I'm failing. but beyond that, don't hit Enrique. Oh, you bastard.
You fucked up now.
Yeah, gonna get it.
Looks like you're about to be turtle soup.
Cowabunga, motherfucker.
By the way, I'd like to point out we got a comment from a faithful viewer, Smash Bros, on an episode where we were making some sort of like Bart Simpson as Sonic the Hedgehog joke, and I said, "Don't have a chow, man," and nobody laughed at it, and he called it out as being underappreciated. So thank you. Thank you.
I honestly do not remember that bit
I don't
at
remember
all.
that either.
Yeah, I don't know how we got there, but it definitely made sense in context, and I definitely felt really satisfied with myself, and I was worried nobody heard it.
I probably didn't hear it.
I didn't hear it, apparently. I don't remember that at all. What episode was that, do you know?
Like 52, 53.
I'll have to go back and listen.
You can just look
Yeah,
for
I
it.
honestly don't remember that.
Yeah, well, it happened.
But then again, I don't remember half the shit that we talk about.
Yeah.
I don't remember like 80% of the things that I do on my own videos, so don't like it's just
Sure.
yeah.
I wasn't like deathly offended. I was just really satisfied when somebody pointed it out.
right. Yeah, as long as
God.
you feel like, vindicated.
Damn it!
Yeah.
How am I supposed to know?
And he heals himself too, which is just it's just the worst.
This guy's a real pain in
Use
the
the
ass.
S cannon.
I can't. I'm sorry.
No, you should.
I don't have it.
10,000 Cutlass Furies.
Just carry it around.
Can't. I'm sorry. I don't have it.
Yeah, just carry it around like the Gatling gun in Halo. You can like detach and
Yeah. I'm gonna take a gamble and say that he almost always does this in a pair. So. Fucker.
Nice. I mean, I could see if there's some kind of strategy. I don't remember. I usually just fight him.
Oh well.
Like, usually
thanks.
just better than you, Evan.
Thanks, Kyle.
You're welcome.
You motherfucker.
I was gonna use Steel Skin that used Pirate's Wrath.
Shut up.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. That's always the worst. Using
God damn it.
Pirate's Wrath and then it does 0.
God.
Now we get to watch the animation.
No, I'm gonna skip it. I'm gonna skip it. It'll be like it didn't even happen.
But it will have because your SP
Listen,
will be
listen. There, done.
Look at that 0.
Wow.
Look at that 0.
Go fuck yourself.
What if I could?
Ugh. This is what I'm talking about with the lucid dreaming. Okay, it better work this time.
No, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, I went first for some reason.
See, that's why you got to get that dark mask.
If you well, remember if you cast things like Quicka,
Yeah.
it'll up your chances of going first.
Right. I just haven't really had to engage with this game to that level of strategy yet. Like, I actually just, in looking at the stuff, my options, I realized that there was, like, a magic system in this game that wasn't the S moves. Like, I've never had to rely on that, basically. And I was looking at, like, all of the spells that Fina's learned, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I just forgot that was
Yeah, put them to good use.
a component.
Probably a good idea.
I mean, I've been fine thus far.
Oh yeah, I mean like they're not super like
Yeah.
necessary, but they can do some pretty nice
Yeah,
things.
because the only healing we've been doing is just item based.
Yeah, because we have 99
Yeah, when you
fucking
got
crystals.
99, it's just like I might as well just do that.
Yeah. I do what the game asks of me, Fight, Enrique. Fight for your right to party. Oh.
We gotta fight.
Da da
Let's try this.
da to party. Da 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 da.
That was good. That was a good little interlude, you guys. A+.
Thanks. I was about to lead into Don't Stop Me Now, but I thought better.
Don't stop me now.
Yep, please continue. Okay, I'm
The
gonna
2 times that you sang that song on the show, Kyle, you still haven't gotten the actual beat right to it or anything.
Yeah, step your game up, Kyle.
What are you talking about?
Get your queen knowledge going.
Yeah. Fina, and then Enrique, you can just attack. Alright. Now that I know I can skip those, sorry, Skies of Arcadia. But we are gonna chop some minutes off these episodes.
Oh, I told you could skip super moves.
Yeah, I know, I forgot. I'm not blaming that one on you.
Okay, I'm like, I know I told you this one.
Let's try this.
You were wrong about one thing. You said I'd have to hit it at the beginning of the animation, which isn't true. I can hit it at any point during the animation.
Oh.
So.
I always felt like if I tried doing it like during the middle of it, it just didn't work.
Nah, I was able to do it from like the middle a little while back.
Okay.
So you know. But once again, not blaming it
All right.
on you. Let's have a healing round. Let's just use a sacrum crystal. I can talk. What?
All right.
Fuck you.
Someone call ambulance. I think he's having an aneurysm.
Fuck you. I can talk. I'm a speaker. I talk about video games on the internet.
That makes you a speaker.
Yep. I mean, not like I don't have a podium. I don't go
You
on
should.
college tours.
That should totally be a thing. Like, get a face cam and a podium while you play games.
That's a... Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, but I don't have room, and I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to be standing while I play all of my video games either. I guess I could get a stool, but even then... We've established in the past how I don't like to be standing and how it's gonna shave years off my life.
Yep.
So, now that ground is well tread.
Well, at least when you die at 22,
Yep.
we will have all of these that we can go back and watch.
Got 10 years left in me. Trying to document as much of those 10 years as possible on the internet.
Exactly.
Because I know what's coming. The
That is
sweet
gonna be
embrace of death.
That is kind of a weird thing, though. Like this idea that someone may pass that has all these videos on the internet, and you just kind of go back and watch them. Like, what was it? Ed from what's that cartoon show?
Mr. Ed.
The horse.
The horse.
That horse is almost certainly dead.
A horse is a horse, of course.
You got this.
I'll find it.
Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
I believe in you.
Not Ed, Eddie.
I believe in you.
Let's see here.
Whatever that's worth. But yeah, basically I want to have enough video on the internet where somebody could like lengthen my life by 20 years by watching it. So if they haven't seen it, then there's like 20 years of me they haven't seen yet. Right?
Exactly.
Guys, you want to hear the awesome name of the horse that played Mr. Ed and Mr. Ed?
Was it Mr. Ed?
No.
What?
It was Bamboo Harvester.
Bamboo Harvester?
What?
Yes.
Why didn't they just name it Mr. Ed after it was on Mr. Ed? Do you really need to give the horse an identity to itself?
No, I don't know.
Does it respond to the name Bamboo Harvester?
Probably.
Also,
there were two. Wait. There were two horses I think used in Mr. Ed.
yeah, because they probably had to shoot one of them in the fucking head.
Bamboo Harvester died in 1970.
Yeah, no kidding.
And then there was a second horse that is officially unknown as the other horse.
Officially unknown. That horse got a raw deal. Not only is he filling in for one of America's most beloved celebrity horses, but he also doesn't get his name in the papers.
Evan, name 3 other of America's beloved celebrity horses.
Okay, there's Mr. Ed.
Okay,
There's
3 others.
the never-ending story horse.
Let's try
Artax.
Artex, or whatever.
Hold on, I have to look
And
up the name.
Seabiscuit.
Okay, name one more.
That's 3.
No, I said other than Mr. Ed.
Okay, Seabiscuit, and I got this. Sorry, I just have to select all of these things first. God damn it. Another famous horse. Aggro from Shadow of the Colossus.
Real horses. Come on, Warhorse. Evan.
God damn it! Really? This is what we're doing now?
Warhorse is the third one.
Warhorse? That's I don't have the name of the
what was it Hidalgo?
Yeah,
They had a horse?
Hidalgo.
Yeah.
All those horses they had to kill on that HBO show because they kept dying. The horse that jumps over Jason Statham and Amy Smart having sex in Crank 2 High Voltage.
Ed Gold from Ed's World. That's what I was thinking of.
That's good
Jesus
payoff.
Christ.
Good payoff.
Why did I bring him up? I don't even
'Cause
remember.
He died
Oh, that's right.
in
Yeah,
videos.
he got cancer and died.
So way to be a bummer.
And now he has those animations on YouTube that you can still go and watch.
Yeah, really? His estate didn't take them down?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
In fact, a lot of the guys who helped work on it, like even did like a one final cartoon and like tribute or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that makes sense. That seems like
Yeah.
the thing you'd do. Alright, I am very close to killing this turtle thing.
Yeah.
The rejected Pokemon design.
Yes. Oh yeah, sure, hit Vice all you want, buddy. It's not gonna stop you from getting wrecked by the Cupil sword. And Enrique with the killing blow. No? Aika?
Nope.
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 Fina! You can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Fina do it.
God. Everybody else guard.
Unless
got
she
this.
does.
Are you inside my head, Kyle? Because that's exactly what we're gonna do. Guard.
This one.
Guard. Attack. Guard.
Over there.
Boom. 50 damage.
Oh,
Oh.
She's dead.
Fina. Oh, Fina.
Hurt the dirt, the
Failed.
dirt.
Fina!
Oh man.
What a nightmare that must have been for her. Put it all on the line. Oh god, petrified. Okay, well, clearly now I have to revive Fina. There you are, Fina. Okay. See, we got this. Wake on up. Done. Fina's gonna win, you guys.
She's gonna do it.
She's gonna do it.
She ain't never gonna win.
Oh, God, how many
Wow.
times are you gonna say that? How many times are you gonna
I don't-
reference fucking Overblood 2 on this show?
That's perfectly fine with me.
As if anyone has... anyone is that familiar with Overblood 2. Oh...
I can't wait till it just heals itself next turn.
I know it's gonna heal itself for like 3 turns in a row or something.
Shut up. Come on, Fina, you can do it.
Evan believes in you, Fina.
Yeah. Someone has to. Come on.
I do too.
Yeah, okay. What? What the fuck is this?
Oh yeah,
Use-
yeah.
Use POW!
Use prophecy. Check this
Use
out.
Blue Rogues. Why would you use
Check
Prophecy?
this out.
Cupel, go!
Cupil, just get up in that biz. What the fuck? Since when did this become Dragon Ball Z?
Oh, it gets better.
What?
They are the moon.
What?
What?
What does this mean? What does this mean? Oh, okay, 4,000 damage. What?
There you go.
How we become Sephiroth?
There we go.
This is a fucking Sephiroth 45-second attack animation. It's like, oh yeah, here we are. We're plowing through Venus and What?
They just became the moon and crashed it into the Earth.
Wow. Oh, well, it's a good thing we're rid of that turtle.
Yep. It only took destroying half the population, but we did.
Hey guys, do you feel a little weird? Like about what we just did?
End of Killzone 3.
There you go. Or Dead Space 3.
Well, let's not talk about Dead Space
Yeah,
3.
we finally found it. I looked it up the other day because I faintly remembered writing a second opinion of Saints Row 4. I gave that game a 3. I don't know what the fuck I was smoking when I gave Saints Row 4 a 3.
Fuck you, Evan.
Because that game's a 2 out of 5.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm so happy.
I don't know why I was so kind to it.
Because it's fun.
It's not.
Apparently you thought so.
It's fun in the same way a fucking Happy Meal toy is fun.
And how is that?
Are they still doing poses and shit?
Oh yeah. Yeah, they got Fina in on it this time.
It's fun in the way a Happy Meal toy is fun, and that it's fun for a bit, but it loses steam very quickly when you realize it doesn't have any more tricks. Okay, there.
Go back
All
and edit
right.
your second opinion.
Huh?
Do you want to go back and edit your second opinion just to do that?
I'm not gonna do that, because,
Just go back and at the end of it, edit. I fucking hate this.
I have integrity. I wouldn't do that. It's accurate to how I felt at the time, I
You
guess.
should go back and just read all of your reviews and see if you still feel the same.
Oh
and,
no.
like,
No,
just-
no, I cannot read anything I've written like from more than 2 months ago. Or
Yeah,
that goes very
Matthew will occasionally, like on a stream or on a podcast or something, just go through
No.
and start reading off some
I was about
excerpts
to,
from.
that's what I
all
was
of
just about to do.
No, it's bad. It's
No,
don't go.
it like literally makes me depressed.
Okay, well look. We'll be back tomorrow. Maybe Kyle will read some excerpts.
From
Maybe
Evans, not mine.
Well, it's only fair that both would.
Fuck you.
JRPG Historia Future Perfect deactivate.
To the moon.